two neighboring countries. One shared history, one disputed border, and decades of tension. Pakistan and Afghanistan share more than 2,600 kilometers of border, cultural ties, languages, and religion. Yet, despite deep historical connections, relations between these two nations have often been marked by conflict, mistrust, and political rivalry. From the Durand Line dispute to the War on Terror, and from refugee crises to modern border clashes, the story of Pakistan and Afghanistan is complex, emotional, and deeply rooted in history. This is the story of the Pak-Afghan conflict, a tale of geopolitics, war, and survival. The roots of tension go back to 1893, when British India drew the Durand Line, a border separating Afghanistan from what later became Pakistan. Afghanistan never fully accepted this boundary, arguing it divided Pashtun tribes living on both sides. When Pakistan gained independence in 1947, Afghanistan became the only country to oppose Pakistan's admission into the United Nations, signaling early tensions. For Afghanistan, the border was disputed. For Pakistan, it was an internationally recognized boundary. This disagreement laid the foundation for decades of mistrust. In 1979, everything changed. The Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, triggering one of the most important conflicts of the Cold War. Pakistan became a frontline state supporting Afghan resistance fighters, known as the Mujahideen, with backing from the United States and Saudi Arabia. Millions of Afghan refugees crossed into Pakistan, making it one of the largest refugee migrations in modern history. Pakistan provided shelter, training grounds, and logistical support. While this cooperation strengthened ties temporarily, it also introduced weapons, militancy, and instability into the region, consequences that would last for decades. After the Soviet withdrawal in 1989, Afghanistan fell into civil war. Amid chaos, a new force emerged, the Taliban, promising stability and Islamic governance. By 1996, the Taliban controlled most of Afghanistan. Pakistan officially recognized the Taliban government, hoping for stability and strategic security along its western border. However, international isolation and human rights concerns created global pressure. The region entered a new phase, one filled with uncertainty and growing extremism. The attacks of September 11th, 2001 changed everything. The United States invaded Afghanistan to remove the Taliban government and eliminate Al-Qaeda. Pakistan became a key ally of the US in the War on Terror, while conflict intensified along the Pakistan-Afghanistan border. Militant groups began operating across both sides of the frontier. Pakistan faced internal terrorism, military operations, and massive security challenges. Meanwhile, Afghan leaders accused Pakistan of allowing militant safe havens. Allegations Pakistan repeatedly denied. Trust between the two countries weakened further. In recent years, Pakistan began building a border fence along the Durand Line to prevent illegal crossings and militant movement. Afghanistan objected, claiming the border remained disputed. This led to periodic clashes between border forces, closures of crossing points, and diplomatic tensions. Trade routes were disrupted, families divided, and political relations strained. Despite shared culture and religion, security concerns continued to dominate relations. In 2021, US forces withdrew from Afghanistan, and the Taliban returned to power. Many expected improved relations between Pakistan and Afghanistan. However, new challenges emerged, including border security issues, refugee concerns, and militant activities. Both countries now face economic struggles and regional instability, making cooperation more important than ever. The story of Pakistan and Afghanistan is not only about war. It is also about shared traditions, families, trade, and history. Two nations connected by geography, yet divided by politics. Whether the future brings conflict or cooperation depends on dialogue, stability, and mutual trust. Because peace between neighbors is not just political, it is essential for millions of lives on both sides of the border.